Good afternoon once again. Welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trendy news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. Please do understand that I'm not a politician. I do not have deep knowledge in politics. However, I am a South African citizen who is also a voter, and I do believe that my views count when it comes to political affairs of our beautiful country. Now, today I'm trying to keep the promise that I made to the people that prefer me to be on camera when I present a video to you guys, because during the week it's just not happening. So at least once a week I'm going to do this to serve the people that want me to be on camera when I present a video. Also, please kindly watch my ads in full if you're on Wi-Fi and you have the time to do so. It really goes a long way. To those that are already watching my ads in full, guys, it really goes a long way and it shows. Just to enter into today's business about this video, I'd like us to discuss once again that situation with America. You know, our country is going through the most in the hands of four people, and for me those are the only people that I see. There are other people, but these four people are in the forefront. The first one is Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Marco Rubio, and a bit of JD Vance. You see, they are just having it for our beautiful country. But I want to talk about the firing of our ambassador, which I did also yesterday. So today I just want to clarify how I believe he is telling the truth. I might not agree, maybe perhaps in the manner in which it was handled, you know, but what can you do if we're dealing with villains? People just don't care about protocol, people who just don't care about doing things right. The people that are governing America via social media platforms, can you believe? You know, they are talking about horrible things that are happening in South Africa, but when we look through the window of social media, we're like, yo, what a chaos in America. I know I'm not the only South African who sees chaos in America, but anyway, guys, I think, according to me, he is right. Because how come the mess that is happening, or how come Trump winning the elections in America emboldens AFRIFORUM to do the things that they did in South Africa, to lie with their chest like that? Why did they get an opportunity to go to America and go and lie and go and meet the officials in America? You see right there, it tells that he is telling the truth, that they are pushing white supremacy and they're exporting it to other countries as well. You know, it is very clear. I see it like that, but you are allowed to disagree with me in the comment section. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to share video clips with you that will make you perhaps agree with me or disagree with me more. So the first video that I'm going to share, let me just say, in one of the videos that I'm going to share, I'm going to share the views of RONALD LAMOLA. I'm going to share as well that relationship between Elon Musk and his child. You know, that sour relationship, which sometimes explains to me why he's fighting against the woke generation so much. You know, he hates it. And so is Trump. And so are many people who dislike the wokeness that we see these days. But the reality of it is that even in South Africa, we have that. And if they are fighting against, if they are pushing white supremacy and fighting the wokeness, quote unquote, they are going to come for South Africa as well. And so if you look at South Africa, our country is totally different from other countries that were colonized. We have the majority of white people here, like more than 4 million. I think it's about 4.5. And I think the other countries in Africa that still have white people, the highest is less than 200,000. You see, we have the majority. And the reason for that is that they were here longer. They were here, but you are allowed to disagree with me. And I just feel like they bonded with the land more than in any other countries in Africa, that they don't feel at home in other European countries. They just feel at home in South Africa. So I do have friends that go to UK now and then, have families in UK and other countries. But they always come back to South Africa and say, you know what, we miss home, this and that. They frequent South Africa regardless of the fact that they have businesses in those countries. So what am I saying? I am saying that currently we have the US, who is bade with Israel, and we have South Africa that has that case against Israel. That alone messes up that relationship that we have with the US. That's number one. And also, somebody said to me when I said, I agree with Ibrahim Rasool, said, oh, okay, this channel is pro-Hamas. Doesn't go with Hamas. No, I'm still trying to figure out the politics of South Africa. And then somebody says, Hamas, do you know Hamas, guys? What do I know? Because what I know in the news is that Hamas is a big deal, you know. How can I be pro-Hamas when I'm not even done dealing with the politics within South Africa and come out here and be pro-Hamas? You gotta be kidding me. So what I am saying is we're dealing with Elon Musk, who has said that, sort of talking nicely about the apartheid regime, and somebody like that misses that era. You cannot change me. You cannot change my mind on that one. Elon Musk misses that time, and he found other people that missed that time. AFRIFORUM, and so they are gathering together, trying to bring the good old days. They are gone. So gone. They are not coming back. They are not. We better make do with what we have right now. And anything, every South African should fight against anything that seeks to divide our beautiful country. I'm not even pro-ANC, the party that I've voted for since one started voting. I've never voted. I'm not even pro-Njani. I'm not even pro-ANC. I am pro-South Africa. I criticize every political party when the need arises, including ANC. So even when they do right, when I feel like they did right in whatever they did, I commend them. I don't have I'm pro-South Africa. So when you say I'm pro-Hamas, I took offense. No, God, I have to tell you. But I'm glad that the person that said that to me, we managed to sort ourselves out in the comment section. So we ended up being on the same level together, understanding that, no, I'm not pro-Hamas. What do I know about Hamas? The Hamas that I saw, that, you know what, is a big deal. So anyway, I just want to share these video clips with you so that you see why I'm saying, yes, they are exporting it. Whatever they are pushing, they are exporting it, and it looks like and smells like white supremacy. And to me, it is white supremacy. Let me tell you something. Before this Trump government and Elon Musk government, I was not paying attention to all this white supremacy thing. I used to hear Julius Malema, but hear him from far, you know, when you're hearing somebody like you are in Joburg and they're about to enter Cape Town. That's how I heard Julius Malema. But so now my ear is so sensitive to the things that he's saying. I might not agree with many things that he says, but when it comes to white supremacy, I heard him. Now I'm here talking about white supremacy, something that I never used to pay mind to, because AFRIFORUM showed me it is a big deal. AFRIFORUM, you can blame AFRIFORUM for that. That veil has been removed and it cannot go back. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. And once you see it, it's difficult to remove your eyes from it. So what am I saying? I am saying South Africa is under attack, and Ibrahim Rasool is correct that they are exporting whatever shenanigans that they are pushing there, and they want to export. And South Africa became the first victim. Then somebody once said, people who push white supremacy are uncomfortable with the fact that South Africa is so many white people being led by black people. See, please don't go into the comment section and misquote me on this. I am not saying the ANC is governing this country well, because I have my issues there, the issues that I've enlisted before. And I also said I pray for the unity of black parties, quote unquote, and those black parties must include the ANC, especially the top three, the ANC, the EFF, and and MK because of what AFRIFORUM did. See, I cannot close my eyes there. I cannot. It's impossible to cover your eyes. So what am I saying? I am saying Ibrahim Rasool is right. No, he is right. He is so right. He is right. I totally agree with him.
America, they have expelled our ambassador. As South Africa, Ambassador Ibrahim Rasool. And as a country, we always say that we emphasize more diplomatic channels of engagements. Those are the most important channels that countries have always worked with. But there is a reality that has emerged in the recent past that there is now a different platform of diplomatic engagements. Because of the advent of social media, there is now also a platform of engagements via social media, which is now emerging. But in South Africa, we continue to maintain the line that the formal lines of communications remains the non-verbal, remains the diplomatic channels of engagements. And when an ambassador has committed something that a country that is the host believes it's wrong, the first process is to demarch. You call him, you engage him, and there are processes that are well known across the globe how that should unfold. So that's why LAMOLA President Ari, it's regrettable our ambassador has been expelled in the United States of America. Because we believe the relationship between South Africa and the United States of America remains very strategic.
I mean, you just show the footage of the ambassador being very critical of the incumbent. And I've always taken a view that Rasool is using words that are unpalatable with his function as a diplomat. He uses very serious rhetorics that is generated within South Africa. He shouldn't have done that. Having said that, I think the American could have handled the situation much better. But given the toxic relations that exist between South Africa and the United States, the US has opted for this. And the US communicates through Twitter. Article 9 of the Vienna Convention makes it quite clear that any diplomat can be declared a persona non grata without giving reasons as to why. And I think Americans are not obliged to give any reasons as to why. But there are two approaches to the persona non grata in terms of the convention. The softer one is that the receiving state can ask the sending state, in this case the American, can ask South Africa to recall the ambassador and not expel him. But the harsher part of it, which is the confrontational one, is to declare him a persona non grata and give him 72 hours to leave the country. Failure to, he loses his diplomatic immunities.
If you have a country like Germany, where you have another few million immigrants come in from countries that are totally culturally incompatible with Germany, then it doesn't matter what I think about Europe. Germany will have killed itself, and I hope they don't do that because I love Germany and I want Germany to thrive.
In an extraordinary display of transatlantic political solidarity, thousands of British supporters gathered in central London to celebrate what they believe to be Donald Trump's electoral success. The gathering, which drew participants from across the United Kingdom, transformed the capital's streets.
So my son Xavier is dead, killed by the woke mind virus. It happened to one of my older boys, where I was essentially tricked into signing documents for one of my older boys, Xavier. This is before I had really any understanding of what was going on, and we had COVID going on, and so there was a lot of confusion. You know, I was told, oh, Xavier might commit suicide if he. That was a lie right from the outset. Incredibly evil. And I agree with you that people that have been promoting this should go to prison. So I was tricked into doing this, it wasn't explained to me that puberty blockers are actually just sterilization drugs. So, anyway, and so I lost my son essentially. So they call it dead naming for a reason.
Yeah,
all right. So the reason it's called dead naming is because your son is dead. So my son Xavier is dead, killed by the woke mind virus.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what that would be like.
Yeah.
No, that's me. But girl, which flag? The one.
Which are your strategic steps for the evolution of beauty pageant?
Evolution.
Evolution.
We have blonde and blue eyes, so we have the ultimate evolution already.
That's a big step, I know.
We don't need any more revolution here. We get the best here, right?
So now that you have seen the videos that I've shared, what are your views? What are your views? Can you share your views in the comment section? Because I know that some people will agree with me. So, and there's one thing that I really don't like, when people watch a content and suddenly want to put you in this corner that, okay, you are pro this, you are pro that. No, I'm not pro anything except being pro South Africa. I'm saying this again so that we get to move at the same speed or at the same level. I am pro South Africa and I totally agree with Ibrahim Rasool. Could he have handled that situation a bit differently? Yes, but what can you do when you are dealing with the people that behave in that manner, who just behave like villains, just go on social media platform and post whatever they want to post? So as South Africans, black and white, colored, Indian, whichever race you belong to, we need to protect South Africa, because we are South Africans first before anything else. Even the white people that we have in South Africa are not going anywhere unless they choose to do so. They are not going anywhere because these people feel more at home in South Africa than any other place. They were here for a very, very, very long time, in the 1600s. You see, that is a long time. So most of them, they don't feel at home anywhere else. So what am I saying? I'm saying forget this thing of treating Trump like his tickle, man. Forget that thing. Let us be South Africans and protect our country and sort out our issues within South Africa. There's a lot that we still need to deal with within our country. We don't need the distraction like your people like Donald Trump. And for me, I want to take I want to turn myself into a Bushirinyana and say, I see Trump that you might not last full term in that position, because you know what, he is upsetting Americans. When they say there's chaos in South Africa, you look at what is happening there, you see a mess. America right now is a hot mess. We do have our own issues of racism. We have crime in South Africa and all of that. But have you seen the crime in America? Have you seen the chaos in America? Have you seen? Please, guys. We cannot be out here and pretend like South Africa is the worst place ever. They tried to export whatever they are doing in America, Elon Musk and Trump and them, to export it to South Africa, but it won't survive here. Because you know what? We have white South Africans who understand that is just madness. It cannot be condoned. We have those, and we love everyone who is in South Africa. Please, don't come and turn our country upside down here. But what am I saying? I'm saying I do agree with Ibrahim Rasool. And guys, if you watched up to here, and Oscar call for watching my videos, I really appreciate it. And the next time you bump into my videos, kindly watch my ads in full. It really goes a long